Hi, I'm Rochelle, and I was asked to give this presentation for my online Drama 70 class at Los Medanos College. We were asked to pick a film that we've seen throughout the semester, analyze it, and give some background information on the film. So, I chose a film that interests me the most. I chose the film Vertigo. Why did I choose this film? Because it in fact was recorded here in the Bay Area. San Francisco, California to be exact. So, why did they choose San Francisco? I'll tell you about that in a minute. So, the film was made in 1958. It was a psychological film which was produced by Alfred Hitchcock. Now, Hitchcock is very famous, is very well known for a lot of his films. He's a great director and was chosen to do this film because he fit the part so well. Now, the film was written by Samuel A. Taylor. This film was made in 1958, and in fact, this is one of 3 of the best films Alfred Hitchcock had ever made. So, let's start from the beginning. Vertigo. What is vertigo? Well, in fact, vertigo is a dizziness that a person finds because of poor perception and loss of balance. A lot of people have this, and it's very common. You can get this through head trauma. You also get headaches from it. A lot of doctors prescribe prescription for this. So I found it interesting that they made this film, or even named it that, and wanted to see why. It interests me a lot. So, why was the film made in San Francisco? Well, for very specific reasons. The city itself is known to be magic. For the streets that never end, the roller coaster effects of the streets, which brings you up and down, the never-ending buildings. They're tall. You can look at the buildings for miles. As well as the ocean. The ocean runs along the streets of the city. The ocean is also portrayed in this movie as both beautiful and dark. Dark because it's as if it's never ending. You don't know what is to come. The city is very fast paced. A lot of the people that live there walk. A lot of people travel to go see there. So in fact, the whole effect of the up and down streets, the fast pace, will kind of drive you in circles, which in fact defines the word vertigo. So there are three main types of lighting used in this film that I recognize. The first one would be Hollywood high-key lighting. Now, this is defined as the use of 3 types of light source itself. And fill, it has a fill as well as a backdrop. Now the backdrop, they can make a backdrop and put anything into the picture. There was also a brownish red style which used key colors and paints that are appropriate to the viewer and capture the moment. The oil paint is used to add texture. When you're watching a film, you can see the different textures compared to other films that you have watched. I think that they organized it very well. Sepia tone photography is aging of paints directly through the process of applying single dye to the entire negative, which also changes the effect of the picture that the viewer is seeing. So this film was set up to perfection, and in my opinion. The scene and actors were put into place to make a masterpiece. I feel that I couldn't think of another actor or anything else that could be added to this film to make it any more higher quality than it already was. There was long views of the long streets. The angles of the cameras really captured the whole perception of the film. Now, I think that the scene and the location of where a film is made is very important to the film because it captures not only the moment but the emotion of the characters and the whole scene in itself. I feel that they made this film to capture the dizziness of what vertigo actually means. The characters were there, the scenes were awesome, and I really enjoyed this film. Thank you very much.